frontal area, and these things are hot. They are loaded warm. Trust me. They're about as hot as you can push a cast bullet. So I was going to chrono them today, but I didn't come fully set up for that. So we're just going to shoot the usual. Pork shoulder blade, couple jugs of water, block of ice behind it. Let's rock and roll, see how it goes. That's full-on mayhem. That thing's got a lot of snooze to it. Again, hard cast bullets. I expect a lot of penetration. Pretty good hydrostatic shock, too. You saw that, right? These are moving, you know. I haven't chronoed them in a long time. This is an older load. I'm going to say 1,200 feet per second. Let me go take a look at the destruction. All right, so the story of that is I did recover a bullet, and it looks really good. I'm real happy with that, but I shot low. I missed that pork shoulder blade. And so I'm shooting a few different loads here. I'm not going to make a sight adjustment. I'm just going to move on. But here's that hard cast 250. Nice flat frontal area. Barely deformed at all. But like I said, did not get a piece of that bone. So we're going to move on though. I burned up a couple of jugs right off the couple of shots, you know. And I'm going to move on to some hollow point stuff. So hang on. All right, so we're going to shoot one of these hard cast 250s into just a block of ice. I expect great penetration. These things are hard and heavy and hot. I was going to say fast, but you know, H and H is hot. So let's give that a shot straight into that block of ice. Maybe I'll lay it down. No, we're going to shoot some low, and then we'll shoot some higher with the same bullet, but made into a hollow point. So let's rock and roll. You with me? Let's do it. So I'm getting ice fragments back here. You got to keep these glasses on, man. That's pretty gnarly. Let's go see how deep that went. Well, I have even a better idea. Let's shoot that same bullet, same load, but with 10 grains removed and turned into a hollow point. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah. So these have been impressive on the jugs for hydrostatic shock out of the 10 millimeter. Maybe you saw that. So, but we're working with the 44 mag today. So I'm going to put a shot on the high side of that jug, and then we'll take a walk up there and look at it. You with me? Let's rock and roll. Oh. Dang it. That was the world's biggest flinch. Did you see that? Man. Okay, let's try to do better than that this time. Dang it. Oh. Now, that felt good, but you know what I know? I know that wasn't that same load. That was not that same load. So, let's shoot another one. And that felt good. About 3 or 4 inches right over the other one, which is what I was trying to do. Let's try another one, another 3 inches higher. I thought this was the same load when I turned these into hollow points, but obviously that was not. So let's try it again. Yeah, neither was that. So I guess we'll walk up there and take a look at it. I'll take you with me this go around. You guys want to take a walk? Nice day out here. Super nice day. Let's get up here where we see what's going on. I'm going to drop you down a little bit. Okay, let's take a look. So first shot was a hard cast, no hollow point. Well, let's look at the back. Oh, look at that. I don't know that we actually have bullet penetration, but it definitely pushed, knocked the ice right out of it. Let's see what we find here. Oh, I see some color. I see color. There's a bullet, and that was about in the middle, although that's obviously one of the hollow points. You see that on the end there? You could just tell that was a hollow point. So that's near full penetration. Good, that thing's, 14 inches thick, so that's a good foot of penetration. Go back over there. Let's see if we can get down to that solid without the hollow point. I don't see it in there. Oh, what's that? Do I see something? Get out the Leatherman. Perhaps, or perhaps not. Nope, I guess not. I don't know where that one's at. See if we can find, look here, I see the other. I did. I think I saw the other hollow point just now. Maybe not. Huh. Well, that would have been the hard cast, the lowest one. And that's not the one I dug out. Make sure I didn't miss it here. I'll put this on pause. You're probably getting bored. Well, I think one way to solve this issue is, shoot it some more. Let's do that. I only found the one bullet, and it was a hollow point, and we had about, 10 inches, 12 inches of penetration on that. So we're going to set up and shoot a couple of jacketed hollow points now. Let's get you rearranged here a little bit. We'll see what's going on. And this is gonna mess up that block of ice pretty good. So I got my old trusty hollow points. Like I told you before, almost dropped my phone, that'd be bad. Hornady XTP 240, 1400 feet a second. Nosler, hollow point with the big exposed tip. Same loading, 23.3 grains of 4227. That's in the Hornady manual, and it's near max, within a few tenths. So I'll just do one after the other and give you guys a little bit of a show. So we'll start off with the Hornady XTP. See how that goes. You guys ready? Let's rock and roll. Well, I saw that second bullet fly out the back, but like you say, that jug's compromised. So, all right. I think that jug's seen better days. Let's set up a new target. All right, so I got rid of that jug, and in the process dumped the ice out of it and found this little jewel in there. Now, I'm not sure which bullet that is. If I was going to guess, I would say the Hornady XTP, but that's really just a guess because it's deformed more and it didn't go quite as deep. So they seem to be a little bit more reactive on the targets I've been using. But I also remember I said, I think I saw that one go through their block of ice back there. So I'm like, well, I can see the spot where it hit on the bank. So I dug it out and I called that one as being the Nosler 240. And here it is. It's a little dirtied up. But anyway, that's after the block of ice, which was compromised, already shot, and then into the bank. So those appear to be good, tough bullets. I like that. Okay, I'm going to put a new block up and we'll get after it. All right, it's starting to appear to me, I'm not 100% yet, but I think that the Nosler bullets, 240 grain, jacketed hollow point with the large exposed lead tip, are a little tougher bullet. So let's just look at a hydrostatic shock video on just one jug of water, okay? This is the Hornady XTP bullets, like this, and they're beautiful. They're great looking bullets. I'm just saying maybe not as tough as that Nosler bullet. And again, how important is that? Well, it depends on the scenario. If it's 75 yards out and you're shooting a deer, you probably want that more reactive bullet, right? If it's up close and you're shooting an ornery bear, you want to get that good penetration. So, you know, again, it's hard to pick one bullet for every scenario. So this is a Hornady XTP on 1 5-gallon jug of water. And so we're looking at, let's get a good idea of what the hydrostatic shock looks like, all right? I will keep an eye on the bank back there. Keep an eye on the bank back there, and hopefully we can recover this bullet after it goes through the jug. Here we go. You ready? Let's rock and roll. I'll just try to go for center mass on that jug. That's pretty impressive, right? That's pretty impressive. I did not see it on the bank back there at all, but my assistant says that she saw it. So we'll put you on pause, see if we can grab that real quick. All right, so my assistant was right. We recovered that bullet. I'm gonna wash it off a little bit. Fortunately, there happens to be a fair amount of water available. So the jacket did come off, but it didn't come off until I was digging it out with a stick. This was about, I'd say, 3 inches into the soft clay type dirt. But I did recover the bullet, and it looks something like that. So that was the Hornady XTP. So let's give it another shot. Now let's do a fresh jug with the Nosler hollow point. All right, we got a fresh jug set up out there for you. Let's shoot. I see some of those other videos, they do that a lot. So, and they go, I don't know. I'm just trying to have some fun. So here we go. This is the Nosler hollow point 240 grain. Same loading. And so we're just getting an idea. We did recover that last bullet. You saw that. Well, hopefully we can recover this one and look at the hydrostatic shock in the process. I don't know. That looks pretty impressive. Maybe when I watch the video back, I'll be able to see the difference, you know, in real time, like back to back, like you get to. Did we see that bullet? No, we said we got no impact back there. We'll go look anyway. All right. Well, sometimes things just don't go like you have them planned. So we did not recover that bullet out of the bank. We don't see where it hit, but it obviously came out the back of that jug, blew the jug up. So we're going to move on. We're just going to move on. I'm out of water jugs. Got a couple of blocks of ice left. Let's see what we can do to those things. All right, you know, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. I grabbed my 1022. Let's put some shots on that ice, see how that works out. Wow, those must have been hollow point long rifles. Now I think I put the wrong ammo in that thing. What do you think? Holy cow. Nah, you guessed it. This is a, man, this is a beauty. It's a 1965 Deer Slayer. They had to lose that name because Ithaca had a problem with it. They had a patent on that name for a shotgun. Oh, it's a deer stalker, actually. Anyways, so they just call it, I think this is the original pistol caliber carbine. Maybe the original one. This is a Ruger 44 Magnum carbine. And man, what a beauty, huh? Shoots great. Made in 1965, just like me. All the good stuff was made in 65. The Mustang, this thing, me. What more could you ask for? I know, I'm getting corny. I'm going to set up another target. Let's do that again. That was fun. Those was the Hornady XTPs. All right, that was awesome. That was super fun. I'm going to do it again. I'll switch bullets. So now these Nosler with the big exposed lead tip, I don't think they're going to give me a problem. Either feeding or, now this is a gas operated gun, so you don't want to shoot just cast bullets through it. You might clog up your gas porting and, you know, mess up your recoil action, all that type of thing. So I'm going to try these Nosler with the big lead tips on them, and we'll give it another go. Man, that was fun to shoot. I haven't shot this thing in a while. So, you know, something I noticed is this thing is a dream to load. Now it holds 4-in-1, right? What a beauty, right? And it's so much easier to load than any of the lever actions I have. Go figure. So Push this thing. That thing's got some juice behind it. You don't want to get your finger in there. Push down right there. And he eats them up pretty nice. Doesn't hurt your thumb or anything. Holds 4 and 1. There's the 4. And there's the 1. All right.